Nothing pairs with the cold quite like a warm mug of hot chocolate, but you can do better than a powdered mix. We're gonna say that right now. Today we're going big sister on you in the kitchen with a ganache hot chocolate recipe that's extra rich, extra deep, extra cozy. Heather Smith of Orson Gygi is cheering us on and showing us how. Full clarity and context, this is not powder. No, lady.
No, we're stepping it up today, and we're gonna teach you how to make a ganache, which sounds like really a fancy thing, right? But it's kind of like the basics of chocolate. And so we're just gonna start at the basics.
It's a kitchen basic that I think we all want to raise our hand and subscribe to and know how to make.
Absolutely, because it's actually really versatile. You can put it in between a layer of cake, you can put it in the fridge and let it set up, and you can make a truffle. So it really has a lot of options, and I think when you go through a lot of chocolate recipes, you may not realize you're making a ganache, but this is what you're doing. And so, because you can play with parts of chocolate to cream. And so we're gonna do almost equal parts because we want it to set up, but not stay too soft, but we don't want to get too hard, right?
I had a friend whip one out too on a girlfriend night. We had come home from dinner and she just whipped up a ganache and then drizzled it over regular ice cream. And suddenly we had this gourmet, delicate dessert that just came out of nowhere.
So that would be like a 3 parts cream to 1 part chocolate.
To make it more runny.
To make it more runny. And so like you can use these ratios. So that's what I want you guys to understand is like, understand this concept, but you can play with the ratios and you can have a chocolate sauce, you can have a filling, and then you can have a truffle, all depending on what this is. So today we are gonna be like doing almost equal parts. So it's a 1/3 cup of chocolate to a 1/4 cup of cream. We played with the ratios almost equal, but I wanted it to be rich and like decadent, right? This is, we call this a sipping hot chocolate, or sometimes they refer to it as a European hot chocolate. So if you've gone to Europe and you're like, why does this hot chocolate taste so much better here than it does what I have at home?
What are we missing?
It's because it's real chocolate. So we're focusing on the chocolates here. So like we love to teach everyone, okay, there's baking chips, there's compound, and then there's Couverture. Couverture is the real chocolate. So it's made with cocoa butter and cocoa solids. It's the highest quality chocolates. And so oftentimes we tell people, this is what you want to do to impress. So if you're making your own chocolates this year, which we're going to walk you through that this year.
Good.
So we're going to teach you how to make candies at home, but you're going to want to buy the best chocolate because that's what you're going to show off with. But oftentimes you have a little bit left over, or you're like, this bag is big, what else am I going to do with it? This hot chocolate is one of those things. So what we've got here is our chocolate. So you can melt these down. So I've got it 2 different ways. You can melt
in the microwave or?
Yep, we love it in our silicone bowls, but I wanted you to be able to see it. So what we've got is a 1/3 cup of chocolate here, and then we're just gonna put a 1/4 cup of cream on that.
So I don't need to do a double boiler?
No, because we're just allowing the hot cream to melt into
I'm
that
sorry.
So you can start seeing that. If you're worried about it, and now sometimes people when they're making a ganache, they feel like it's separating, it's not coming together. What you can do to help alleviate that stress is try and get your chocolate the same temperature as your cream. So here I've melted chocolate and then I've also melted cream. So I'm gonna just mix those same ratios. This is a 1/3 cup chocolate already melted. So then we're gonna come and put that together. Do you wanna do the magic?
And that will help incorporate it?
This will help incorporate it. And there's something really fun to see. So as you start mixing, you're like, wait, this is separating.
It's flaking.
This does not look like shiny, beautiful ganache that I want. This is where you need to emulsify. So you're trying to combine all of these ingredients. So this is where, if you're making a really, really big batch, pull out your immersion blender or you know something that's going to help incorporate more. But you can see where it's starting to get smooth in there.
It's picking up.
Look, you're doing so good.
This is kitchen magic.
This is kitchen magic.
This
is really the hardest part of all of this. And you want to use the Couverture chocolate because you want it to taste so great, but it also blends better together because of the fats that they're using. They're real fats, not hydrogenated oils, not palm kernel oils. This is cocoa butter. So see how beautiful it blends together?
I love that I feel like I just did something.
You did. You did kitchen magic. This is chemistry right here.
This is all you need. Look at that.
So from here, this is what's so fun about this is you can then take this, and now I'll give you the recipe that makes this in a bigger batch, so you're not making just one at a time. But if you wanted to make this, this is actually shelf stable for a couple days out. Just you can leave it out for 2 days on the counter.
Refrigerate it.
No, but and then it's good for 2 weeks in the fridge. So I love gifting this. So like right here, I've got it in a cute jar.
Darling.
This is this same little thing that you can gift at Christmas time. Tie a ribbon to this and say, add to a cup of hot milk. And then when whoever you're gifting it to wants to be able to enjoy that, it makes it so fun.
So like if you love hot chocolate, wait until you taste this sipping chocolate.
Sipping hot chocolate.
Yes.
So into your ganache. So if you're ready to drink it instead of saving it, don't mind our milk right there. Got a little skin on it. We're gonna add 3/4 cups of hot milk to that. I'm just gonna.
And this would be the drink version.
So this would be ready to drink.
Okay.
And then you would just stir that together. And then wouldn't this be so fun to invite your girlfriends over and just have like, I want to say like a tea party, but it's like you're just enjoying the moment. I feel like we call it a sipping hot chocolate because you really don't need a lot. Like if you really think about like there's a 1/3 cup of chocolate in there. So it's decadent, it's rich, but it's so fun.
Or a little end of night TV treat.
Absolutely.
We're transitioning from the summer Orange Julius as we watch our shows at night to our sipping hot chocolate.
Sipping hot chocolate. And
amazing.
So you can keep it just like this. This is what it was look like in that jar, and then just scoop it out as you want it. I wanted to kind of show, this is like our typical powdered hot chocolate. You can see that it has like,
hurts my eyes.
It is. Like,
it's running.
Then look at the difference between like this European
Here, we'll do a side by side just so you're fully sold.
This, like, because not everyone can taste it.
Yeah.
But I want you to be able to see that there is a huge difference.
Heather, thank you so much. And this leads us right into a happy weekend at Orson Gygi.
Oh, it's the best weekend. We are celebrating chocolate Friday and Saturday. We've got tons of classes, sales on chocolate. Like this is the time to come get all of the chocolate and learn about all the chocolate. It's just a huge chocolate party with us. So
it's the chocolate extravaganza. Details on your website.
All on our Instagram and on our website. But come, I will be there. I'll be handing out chocolate. Just come party with us.
I love it. In preparation for the chocolate that's to come in the holiday months ahead. Thank you so much. We'll link you over to Orson Gygi's Instagram and website from ours. Thank you, sister.
Thank you.